Okay, so you've applied to your job and you're saying, okay, so it says I need these skills. Now, I'm in the healthcare analytics space, so those are going to be most of my examples. However, just translate this to the field that you're interested. So I'm going to Gale Udemy. Now, is it going to let me? Yes, it will. Okay, so Gale Udemy or Udemy. I'm actually not sure how to say this, so if someone can help me out with that in the comments, that would be awesome. All right, so we're going to Gale Presents Udemy. And from here, you are going to access through your institution. So this is going to be your library. Make sure that you have a library card. That way you can take all these classes for free. So I am going to type in the library that I use to access my free courses. And it's going to ask here for my library card. Okay. Hopefully I typed it correctly because I didn't show it. I never saved. And you are going to head down here to, excuse me, head down here to Gale Presents Udemy. Okay. And then you're going to sign in or either create a Udemy account. Okay, and then I will go ahead and pin with your email and your password. And from here, you should get a list of courses. So it's taking a little bit. And so, for example, maybe you're thinking about starting with Excel, right? So you're going to just type in Excel. And here you can see all of the courses. So if you are just starting out, you can see that there's Excel for beginners. This one, it says he's going to cover from beginner to advanced. You can see how many hours this class will take. And so that's 2 hours. That's a pretty good, for just getting started. Just taking a look. Uh, I've seen her on a lot of YouTube videos, very knowledgeable about a wide range of topics in the data science world. So you're just going to head down here. 7 hours. Here's 17 hours. Actually, that's Power BI. So Excel for beginners, 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. Just kind of look at the ratings. So you can click on these classes and they will allow you to check out the ratings. But also what you can do is usually there's like a preview class. There's videos that you can watch for free. So like you can just see if you kind of vibe with the speaker. So let's take a listen.
Welcome in the next lecture where we explain what a cell is. Most of people have an understanding that on the top side, with the ABC, we have columns. On the left side, we have rows. Excel is one big table. So a cell
Okay,
is actually
so you get a sense of the speaker. It looks like it's going to be something that's easy to follow. It's only going to be 3 minutes. Now, what I love to do is just change this playback rate. So here's 1.5.
meeting at the intersection of a column and a row. If I click anywhere, you can see on the left top side the address of the actual cell. It is C32.
Okay, so you have a kind of an idea. Let's see if we can even understand it at 2 times.
If I click, for example, in the very beginning, it's A1. This is how you navigate through Excel. By clicking this triangle, you can select the entire workbook if you need to do global changes.
Okay, so that's just kind of where we would get started with understanding some of these new topics that we want to learn about. You can you're going to sign up. You got these classes for free because you sign up through your library or your institution, and you can decide to either go along with the exercises or not go along with the exercises. So if you want to just kind of watch through everything at say 2 times and just, get familiar with these different topics, the idea is that you are just kind of getting in that mind space, getting in that headspace of this is the types of content that's covered in these courses. Then, if you wanted to go back and take your time on certain topics, then you're more than welcome to do that.